Alright guys, here we are again, Metaphor ReFantazio. We have finished up in the Tomb of Lament. I did some grinding. I also, if you'll look at the bottom right sides of the screen, I got us to 200 Reeve again. Just in case we need things, I thought, while I'm here, let me grab experience, let me grab us a Reeve, but now let us reach the exit and continue onward. Let's return to town.
Okay then.
Now,
Right?
how y'all doing? It is currently a Tuesday for me. Same as last video, it is 11:50 in the AM, almost noon here. Just had me like a breakfast lunch, blunch I like to call it's called brunch. Blunch I like to call it. I made pancakes and eggs, it is what it is. Those ghosts in the graveyard were more than a chilling tale. Didn't think they'd be able to summon monsters. Indeed, their ilk is not to be taken lightly. We should take this as a reminder to never underestimate our foes.
Come on.
Well, we didn't go through all that trouble for nothing, so be sure to report in at the recruitment center soon.
Luis's.
We also need to report to Norris because we found that relic for him. There's time until the soiree, sure, but we need to secure our route with time to spare.
Let's make it happen.
We do need to do that. Maybe we'll do that today. I don't know. I'm worried about that. That stresses me out so much. I'm so worried that I'm not ready. Right. The Prince's fate is riding on us. We should make sure that our archetypes are ready for anything.
Now then.
Well, I believe this meal is well earned. Shall we have our fill and retire? I'd say we earned our rest today. Good job. I do still, though, from a couple videos ago,
Time marches on.
have my notes in front of me about all of Luis's henchmen and how to take them down. Some of which seem easy enough. Some of them look real tough. Xanth having no elemental or physical weakness, only weaknesses to status afflictions. Also, no, it is raining in town. Perhaps the captain would lend me his strength. Now, when it's raining in town, do those same raining effects that apply in a dungeon apply? Like if I were to go onto Luis's carrier, whose name I do not recall right now. Okay, so I think we'll go ahead and go to the recruitment center, which is via boat in the bazaar, to turn in the chalice that we got from the Tomb of Lament. Now let's go Merchant's Bazaar. Now, do you remember there was a man on the street selling things and he said that his wares change depending on the day of the week? We'll see what he's selling and maybe we'll buy it. We're loaded, we got money. But first, let's hit that recruitment center. Also, not today, but at some point I do need to go to Grand Trad. I want to buy more igniters. I actually really like the usefulness of them. This is the man.
Greetings.
Welcome, my dear customer. Are you here to acquire a new accessory? I'll be sure to find something that's absolutely perfect for you. Let me think, since it's Metals Day, how about this knight's bracelet? If it's under 45,000, 5,000's cheap if you ask me. Knight's bracelet, mine. A bracelet that emboldens you with strength. The price is pretty steep, but I suppose it might have a use. I already have one. Absolutely not, then. Though I'm sure there are plenty of accessories that having multiple of them is useful. Recruitment center is where? Up this way? Yes. Forgive me and be patient with me as I get my bearings here. I don't know why. I was just recording this game earlier today, but I'm like getting confused and tongue-tied and mind wound up and all that. I don't mean mind wound up in like a fun, exciting way. I mean like my thoughts are like misfiring and getting lost and they're like tangled. It feels like my, what would you call it? Like this string, every thought is a string and they're all getting tangled into a knot in my mind.
Welcome.
That cup you have, who actually took down the Fatalik. Well, looks like you avoided getting buried with the rest of the skeletons in the tomb. You don't look like much, but your heroics say otherwise. Don't look like much, come on, we're the strongest bounty hunters you've got.
Impressive.
Yeah, your power's the real deal. Here, take your reward.
We did it.
Did I get good money for that? 52,000? We have 250,000 Reeve. Don't you let me call those dollars.
Alright.
Don't you let me call. If I call those dollars, you hit me with a rock. Those are Reeve. We gotta get our head in the in-game world. Okay. 38. And here, take the cup back. I hear it's cursed or something, so I'd rather not hold on to it. There was a man. The man that makes the mead that keeps you alive asked for me to bring him the cup that brings you death so he could drink the life mead from the death cup and see what happens. Oh, we have got to go see him next. This video is all about us reporting requests. Oh my god, this is going to be so fun. You got any more requests? Nary a one, you fools. I'm glad. Request mean that people are struggling. No request, nobody's struggling. Also, look, I'm using a different controller today. My other one was giving me sound issues when my headphones were plugged into it, so then I was using this one, but then I decided to use AirPods anyways, so didn't really matter. Now, let me turn my volume up, because that man that likes these bugs, he said you can usually hear them. I hear crickets, I don't hear beetles, I don't hear skittering or scuttering, so don't know if I have the same ears that he has, but he might just have an ear for bugs. Yo, I've talked to you guys about elder bugs before, if you know what they are, and about how it's winter. They should be underground sleeping or mating or whatever they do down there, and how a few of them had decided to stay in my home, and instead of hibernating in my home, which I'm sure some hidden ones are hibernating in my home, some are just like, because it's warm in here, walking around. And at first I was quite sad. I was like, no, you have to go underground, you have to go do your thing. Like, you're gonna die in here without, you know, having babies like you're supposed to. I have to report to somebody on Seabreeze, I don't remember who. Probably a little boy. But then I realized, you know what? They are making this choice, this bug. I really project on the bugs, you have to let me. They're making a choice to, instead of reproduce and be part of that cycle, they're like, I'm gonna live through the winter, go have fun, and then I'll die. And like, so be it. There was one on my counter last night. It is January. Elder bugs are out. And I said, do you want to come upstairs where it's warmer? But he wouldn't grab onto my finger like they usually will. He was walking away from my finger, and I said, you make your choices. Now, little boy, little boy. Little boy, where are you?
All right then.
How grand.
Oh, that's not a little boy. Who are you? Sullen man. Ah, this man has the issues with his teeth. You're back. Does that mean you've brought my toothbrush of hygienia? Ow, ow. Ow, ow! Here you go.
Proper aces.
So this is the legendary toothbrush. Let's see if it works. Brush your teeth right in front of me and spit into the ocean. I'm good as new. What? Already? I don't know. It's healing magic or something. They say it can kill all the mouth's toxins in a flash.
Mate.
Here, take your reward.
Mission accomplished.
Deliver to the requester. 15th. I'm making bank out here in Brylehaven. When your teeth hurt, you can't enjoy food. You can't enjoy going outside. Felt like I couldn't get any joy out of life anymore. Tooth pain is no joke, which is why I fear for my future, because my teeth are all made out of dust. Oh, and I found this weird glowing bug. Fuck yeah, we got enough bugs to go turn him into the man. You can have that too if you want. A gold beetle, huh? Sure, might as well. And of course, I'll support you in the tournament. How could I not? You were kind to some random guy raving about seeing tooth monsters. But now I'm clear-headed. Looking back at it, I think I might have hallucinated it after all.
Just can't stand it.
They are very real. They are, better watch out. Metaphorically, you mean? That's a reminder to brush my teeth every day, is it? Well, thanks for the advice. You can bet I'll be brushing my teeth on a rigorous daily schedule now. Keep at it, and be careful of cavities yourself. Whew, too late for that. I bet I don't even have a single tooth in my mouth without a cavity. I should go see a dentist just so I can find out how bad it is. I'm rooting for you. A lot of teeth puns in this game, and it's real fucked up, because, again, I'm sensitive to teeth puns, because you fucking brat, you nasty brat. I don't think you're beautiful. I'm so sorry.
Hi, my.
Okay, and then we can go report somebody at the arena front wharf. We can report to. I think that's the mead guy. Yeah, the brewer.
Right?
I see that glint in your eye. Did you really get your hands on the Chalice of Legends? Fucking here you go, brother. Can I be here when you drink the mead out of it? I just want to see. Yes, this thing certainly got an aura about it. There's no mistaking it. This is the Chalice of Legends I've been searching for. And here's my end of the deal, just for you, the one, the only miraculous mead. Can I take a sip of this out of the chalice as well? I found the Chalice of Legends. And some money. We're almost at 300,000, Reeve. Never imagined I'd gaze upon this cup with my own eyes. Thank you so much, truly. You lot are the real deal. Sorry for treating you like kids, giving you the side eye and all. Glad you've realized the error of your ways. But I gotta ask, are you really going to drink out of that thing? Well, you know, I think I might pass. I was so excited. If you're not going to drink out of it, give it to me. I'm drinking out of it. I want to see what happens. I think I might have to pass on that for now. Don't get the wrong idea now. My brew would never lose to this cup. If I drank from this, I'd be absolutely perfectly fine. Probably. But you never know, of course, always a risk, and I can't afford to break my promise to support you, can I? Ooh, that was clever. Clever repackaging of this situation at hand. Good job, good sir. True enough. We're glad you're making the smart choice. Thank you for your support. Of course! And once you're crowned, I'll raise a toast to you in this very cup. So it's still on the agenda somewhere, huh?
That settles that.
Well, we got a new supporter and some fancy booze. That seems like a win to me. Do you drink? Does Gallica drink? She could do a shot out of a thimble. That'd be fun. When was the time I did a shot? Yo, the other weekend I went out drinking with somebody, right? And I don't know how to explain this in a way that doesn't seem weird. I was letting them kind of be in charge of the night, and I was like, you order my drinks for me. I can drink anything, just whatever you want to order me, right? So he kept ordering me what he was ordering, and gay people, the fuck is wrong with you and vodka? Vodka? That shit's nasty in everything. And gay people will be like, it just melts into everything. You just can't taste it in anything. 1, you can taste it in everything. 2, everything you guys mix it with is some sweet, fruity. I'm not going out because I want to taste like sweet sugar syrup in my mouth. I'm going out because I want smoky drinks, woody drinks, and to grind this beautiful butt. I don't grind on people. That is not for me. But I want to say hi to some people, and I want to get buzzed, and I want people to touch my chest and be like, you're really like coy and edgy. And I'm like, am I? Because that's what happened. And then they would unbutton my buttons more, and I'd be like, excuse me. But it's flattering. Who's next?
All right,
So gay people, you gotta stop. So I was drinking vodka cranberries. Grow up. But I had fun nonetheless, and I also didn't pay for my drink, so like I'm really not gonna complain. Now there's a man. We got our mead.
What now?
What's this one? Ah, Norris. Should I go talk to a fortune teller real quick?
All right then.
I just want to know what the weather's looking like for the next few days. The money they charge is truly negligible. And the insight is invaluable. Excuse me.
Yeah? No. Oh, grand.
Now where is the fortune teller? Up over here. Hello, little guy. Now I want to find the secret password to get into like his further wares. Seems like he has more than he
Hey, you.
says he does.
We'll have a
You
new
there.
lake here soon, won't we?
If you'd like to know the weather tomorrow, just say the word. I can predict it up to 2 days in advance. And for only 250 grieve, quite a bargain for such an impressive skill. You better get it right.
Fate speaks.
A good choice. Behold the weather forecast. Just like tell me it's not raining tomorrow.
See.
Okay, so today is day 1, I assume? Or is that tomorrow? Let me move my face. What's deeds and diversions? I should check on that. So is it going to be stormy again tomorrow, or is that today? What is day 1?
I can see it.
Oh, how glorious divination is. My power to gaze into the future is truly astounding, wouldn't you agree? We'll see.
We'll have a new lake here.
Nobody
soon,
explained to me
won't we?
if day one is today or tomorrow. My biggest fear is that it's tomorrow, so let's go hang out with Neuros for now.
All right.
Now, Heismay I also need to spend time with. Because I need to get him to level 3 to unlock the next archetype in his little lineage archetype thing. I can't feel anything right now. Can I not go aboard the ship and go give him an item?
All right then. Let's head there right away.
Norris? You old coot? Where are you? If I can't find him, I'll hang out with Heismay, but... I don't need to go out there.
All right then.
Let's go.
Heismay it is!
All right then. Let's head there right away.
Where would Norris go? Where would he be? Okay, Heismay, my love.
Ah, it's you.
Why, hello there. For all the time we spend in battle, it's good to rest our wings every once in a while, eh? I don't suppose I could ask your help with something. I know I'm imposing, but... You remember we spoke about finding a place... Ooh, a spot to lay my son to rest. I happened across a nice place the other day. Let us go.
My thanks.
I'd be honored to join. You'll go, then. In that case, I hate to ask, but could you teleport us to Martira? Martira? That's the place to do it. You know I love me some Martira. Oh.
Ah,
Plenty of new graves, possibly victims of the dark doings at the castle. Perhaps my boy would find solace here among many his own age. That's actually really sweet. But it seems they don't cremate their dead here. I don't want my son feeling out of place, being the only child here in singed pieces. Hard enough for a boy his age to fit in. This is cute and thoughtful. Shall we look somewhere else?
That means...
my thanks.
My thanks. I think we do well to check other options.
My apologies.
How about somewhere deeper in the forest, if you don't mind indulging me just a bit further? I'll indulge you all day. Seems peaceful at first glance, but it's not really so, is it?
No.
Pattering footsteps from beasts among trees, the smell of animal waste. I can feel them eyeing us from the shadows, too. Well, he'd not be lonely, would he?
Well then...
That's one way of thinking about it. But beasts do not understand the ways of people. Seems more likely to me that they'd disturb his grave.
We shouldn't.
I think it's still too early to make a decision. I'd like to look at other locations if you don't mind. No fucking problem at all.
Got it.
My thanks. The truth is...
All you Jeef travel far and wide to find the perfect resting place. Some build an altar at their home, some scatter the bones in the sea, and some bury them beneath a great tree. That said, most simply bury the bones in the village's communal cemetery. After all that contemplation, they come back to where they started. Those people used to irritate me to no end when I was younger. I loathed their indecision and looked down on them for it. But as I got on in my years, I came to understand some things. It's not so easy to overcome the death of someone else. That's why when you lose someone, you need time for that very hesitation. I've certainly found I do. Haste will not ease all my woes.
Even so...
That being said, this isn't your concern. You've already done more than enough for me. We can take our time.
It'll be fine.
Listen.
Are you certain? You truly are an oddball.
Then
Then might we take to the Gauntlet Runner again. This time I'd like to see somewhere full of open space. Got a whole day of travel. Maybe I'm just imagining things. What's wrong?
What happened?
No.
It looks just like a place my son loved.
My son.
I think it was around the time he finally started walking. Even when he stumbled and fell, he always leapt right back up, all smiles. He would chase bugs through grass, far taller than him, laughing even when he fell, bringing me flowers and pebbles clutched tight in his little fist. Even now, 'tis as he might burst out of the grass at any moment, beaming and covered in burrs, but I know 'tis just an empty fantasy. You doing okay, bud?
Everything okay?
Yes. My apologies.
Apologies. I didn't mean for you to see me like that, but yes, this could be a fine place for him to stay. The silence is peaceful, the wind is gentle, it feels a place wholly apart from the nightmare of our world. I'm sure my son would love it too. He always loved to run, with the wind in his face.
But
And yet... What's wrong?
the truth is,
I just have one thing holding me back. That sweet smell on the wind, it reminds me of a faraway hill, the hill where my hometown lies. Did you just remember it?
What?
no.
It occurred to me, yes, but I've not visited even once since I left. I sincerely doubt they'd welcome me back.
Oh,
A wind blows in my home, sweeter than any I've known. I think we
Let's
should
go.
visit. Yeah,
but
No, you are right. I cannot let my floundering deprive my boy of his proper place.
I'm in your debt.
Walking this ground with you, I find myself determined to return home again. It feels like something I'd never have realized alone. I'm grateful our paths crossed. The aloof hermit. Man, I would love to be described as an aloof hermit. Heismay, I've said it many times, but Heismay is that dude. Keeper inherit. I need to slow my energy down. Like, why am I shouting? Also, like, why am I out of breath from reading all that? What's going on with me? I'm like tense. Sometimes I come on here and I'm loose and I'm fun and I'm flippy and I'm floppy. Sometimes I come in and I'm stuttering over my words and my brain strings are all tangled like a jellyfish's little tendrils. And today I'm a tangled jellyfish of tendrils.
Now,
Okay,
a new power.
let us relax. We've unlocked
Come to a
the
decision.
next archetype for him, the assassin. And he's already at level 20 with the thief, so he can become the assassin. Thank you for putting up with my indecisiveness, at least. Let's head to my village another day. Call upon me when you can spare the time.
Then.
For today, let us rejoin our comrades. Now, what to do with our knight? Norris! Okay. I was looking for you, you old coot. I told him to give it a bash if we had the chance, but how's that working out for him?
Isn't that...
Ooh, Alonzo's available. We're gonna hang out with Norris tonight, but... Ooh... Okay. Forgive me for being wordless for a moment. I'm like breathing and trying to relax a bit. I hear bubbling. A magic igniter, enormous compared to those used. I don't care. I'm always trying to talk to him and I always hit that thing.
Hello.
Hello. Taking a breather, are you? Well, Have you brought another lost relic for me? We did pick up another weird thingamabob, but I'm not sure if it's one of those lost relics or not.
Well,
Sounds intriguing. Might I give it a look then? Yes. I handed Norris the junk, don't call it junk, we picked up during our travels. This one's a bit tricky. It must open somewhere. Oh, what's this? Just a good twist here and a push in, and there you are, you see. What'd I tell you? Sharp as a blade, these instincts, but my heavens, this is quite a find.
This?
So something was inside, just like the last one? Norris might just be the only one who understands this stuff. Oh, I expected some degree of this, but the design's different. Ah.
my God, I've got it.
It's coming to me. I see it now. A heaven-sent cerebral nugget of pure genius. Thank you, Slater.
Thank you.
€6 fruits, damn.
So,
About to say though, I didn't think I'd get to see 3 relics in such a short span. Must be thanks to my healthy living and intellectual curiosity, eh? Thanks to us, you mean? You haven't found a thing yourself, Norris. Why don't you come out and help us search every once in a while? No, what? No, thank you indeed. I haven't the build for combat, but a man's worth isn't decided by his sword arm alone. What? I'm a long way from my youth now, but I was quite a dasher with the fairer sex in my younger days, you know. Had to fend off the marriage proposals with a stick.
For real?
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I certainly did. A strapping young lad with a genius mind and familial prestige. Why, I was every debutante's dream. God, I wish that were me. That sounds like fun, Norris. Well, so it was, though most of my would-be suitresses were only in it for the social climbing, I'm afraid. I even had a fiancé at one point, what?
Huh?
You? Really?
wow.
Oh, yes, but remember I was a young obsessive. Romance and career both fell to the wayside as I threw myself into runner research. Poor girl got tired of waiting. By the time I thought to check on her, she'd sloped off and married some other blue blood. The adage holds true, I suppose. You never realize what you have until it's gone. Keep it in mind, chap, and don't make the same mistakes I did.
Rather.
But that's enough of depressing bygone tales. For me, gauntlet runners are the true loves of my life. He's got the tism. You're perfect for each other.
Oh,
Exactly. I think it quite a happy ending, though I do say so myself. I've reclaimed a dream I'd left half finished. Can't say much else other than that I'm grateful to you for both all this relic business and having me along on this journey. My passion had all but smothered. My reading's getting bad, which just tangles my mind even more. My passion had been all but smothered, but you've rekindled it. Without you, I'd be rotting away in my chair with a stationary prototype, bent and quashed. Well then, got to sharpen my skills even more. We'll show those other runners you need more than big bulkheads.
He. Now. A new power.
goodness. Life really
Now we can
is
study the
absolutely
sniper. We've gotten some good use out of the gunner, so sniper might be another hit.
interesting.
My
The
hair's
joys
in
of
my
your
ear.
company, eh?
Hope I can keep counting on you for the rest of these relics, eh, lad?
This one's important.
Youth's folly.
Time marches on, and the age of a new king draws nearer.
Jesus.
That reminds me.
What's the situation with all those monsters in the mausoleum, Hulkenberg? Have you heard? She keeps telling us to go to Grand Trad and talk about this monster mausoleum, dude, and I just, like... I'm overwhelmed as it is over here.
No.
I've yet to hear reports of the army taking any meaningful action. 'Tis likely the monsters continue to roam those halls unchallenged. Are they really fine with letting a horde of monsters exist just next door? I understand it's a tumultuous time, but this is hardly acceptable.
Hey,
We might as well do their job and take some of those beasts out ourselves. What say you, Slater? Maybe later. Is it raining today? No, it's sunny. 33 degrees Celsius.
that means
Beautiful weather, actually. Now, should we go do Luis things today? Get it out of the way? The thing, here's the gag. I don't understand. The day we go plan our route, are we just going in and planning a route? And then we'll go on the day of soiree and then that's when we'll go ahead and kill the people? Or are we going in today and killing people and then day of soiree? I just don't get it. I don't know what I'm getting into. And it stresses my little tangled up mind out. What? You know what I'm going to do? I'm actually going to go ahead. I'll be right back. I'm going to go just like untangle my mind. Alright. I went and jorked it and I've decided I'm better now. It's a decision. It's not like, oh, I hope I'm better now. I am better now. Mind untangled. Everything else emptied out. Doing well. Getting our headphones on. How y'all doing midway through this video? How are we doing? Checking in on y'all. How are we? If you're not good, go jork it, go flick it, go do what you gotta do. Go play tennis with your own loins, if you catch what I'm saying. And if you catch what I'm saying, that's bizarre, because I don't know if it actually made sense. What are we doing?
Wonderful.
You know what? Fate favors the bold. Is that what it is? Fate favors the... We're going to go infiltrate Luis's Caradrius. And what that means for us and what that will result in. No promises. But, should we end up doing the battles today, I have my notes. So I hope we can make it happen. And I'll never know what goes on during the infiltration if I don't go do it. Now, the Caradrius is going to be parked where all the Complet runners are parked, correct? And that's what you would think. Caradrius front. Whoo! Okay. I went and jerked off in my bedroom, right? And that room has like a big, very big window. And it had sunlight. It's a nice sunny room. This room's a little dark. Well, it's not dark. But it's not like natural lighting. I think a little bit of sunlight, a little bit of rubbing it raw. Does a man good every once in a while. Don't overdo it. Too much, you can't have too much sunlight, skin cancer, but you know what I mean. But you can over-jork it, and don't do that. You really can. We won't. I'll get off the topic of jorking. It's a bit crude, but you can overdo that. Now, before we jump in, I'm sure we're going to change archetypes quite a few times in here. Let me go ahead and put Heismay as his new assassin, skilled in assassination. Ooh, good, because we've got assassinations to do. It can inflict hex and kill even more powerful enemies in single hits if conditions are right. Now, what are these conditions? Deals medium physical dark to one enemy. Decreases their hit/evasion for 3 turns. Cool. Steel, cool. Electric dodge. Hey, we're just gonna go ahead and do it.
Fascinating. This right here, all right?
We'll keep everybody else on with their current. Now, wait a minute. Wait a minute. Don't y'all let me get ahead of myself before we get in here.
Of course.
I've got to go buy some... What do we call the magic using items? Brigitte is a dealer of them. What do we call those items? Igniters. I want to go buy some igniters because they allowed a level of flexibility within skill sets. Because they give you an extra move.
My
If you guys
power
aren't
swells
aware,
forth.
go ahead and switch over to that. Let's put an additional skill in here. And we're going to let that be what? Man, we got a lot of options. Let me look at my notes. I'm going to want electric at some point. Almighty would be good, but he hasn't ever used the merchant archetype, so he doesn't have that. Let's give him some projectiles. Poison shot.
All right.
There we go. Now,
All right then.
let's also go Grand Trad. Is this the only place that sells igniters? Catacombs entrance. There really is somebody there as a side quest. Not now. We are full. Ooh, it's sales! It's lit up red. It's sales! Okay. I think I finished my energy drink, and it's just ice in here. Correct! Correct. Do you remember episode of SpongeBob where it's like, if you're louder, people will think you're better, right? And then Plankton goes, correct! So that's what I'm thinking about every time I go, correct! But now I'm just being annoying. Igniter shop is where?
All right then.
All the way up here.
Idiot.
The tournament has truly revealed the disgusting underbelly of the I think it revealed the truth, if anything. I liked the tournament. Oh, I don't like the tournament. I liked the King's Magic allowing anybody to become a king. But let us not forget, the tournament is not the king's idea. It is not hosted, it is not enacted by the king.
Quite the deal today.
Today is the day of rest compared to I don't care to sell me things. We got new igniters. Let's see what we got up in this piece.
Here.
Now, do I have anything to say? Damn, 40% off. We're buying today. Sell all my these. Daddy's rich. Daddy's cord. Daddy's reeve. Okay. What y'all got? A speed igniter enables the multi-target hit and evasion raising skill mage agility wave. We're gonna buy one of these. Which one? Don't know just yet. Multi-target darks. Now, is that a medium or is that a strong? I don't know. Maybe even a light. Are there any of these for electricity? We're gonna want some of these. Just 3. That's big money. Oh my god, that's maybe just 2. I don't know if any of us... You can equip it since you don't have one yet. Okay. I do have to buy at least one of these just because it's a sale. I think... defense raising or... Let's go with this one just for fun. I don't know if I'll ever use it. That's the gag. Like, yes, it's a good deal. I'm not going to use it. I never take the time to use stat skills. But also, at some point, the game's going to be like, you're going to wish you did. And at that point, what? I'm going to buy one more thing.
Ooh.
Okay. And with that
All right,
now.
then.
Now,
What now?
do they take the spot of an accessory? Yes, they do. Okay. I've currently got my Soothing Vial. Prevents rage. I prefer this. What else do I have? I've got all sorts of things up in my pockets. I really do. So I got igniters. Where'd I get the pious igniter? This could be good to have just to do some healing. Also, I need to change my archetype. Yeah. Let's go with that one. But I'm also about to change archetypes, so like, I just assigned that to the archetype. Shit. Let me make myself my seeker for now. And then I think I might have gotten rid of my igniter when I did that. No, I didn't. Okay. Now into Luis's ship. Sorry for the admin of
Where to?
all of that, but that's just how the game goes, you guys. Get into it. I don't know what to tell you. Don't complain to me. Where is it? Where's where I'm going? Caradris. It's the first one. I don't have any water in here, do I? Boy, I'm gonna get thirsty. Really? No water? I always have water. I got a little bit of hot tea. How hot is it? I don't know. I made it this morning, but it is in like an insulated... Still pretty hot. Top tier of warm, right below hot. Beautiful. Okay. Let's go ahead and save should the worst happen. Okay. In we go. What do you have to say, Hulkenberg?
see?
To procure the keys, we shall need to defeat whoever is in charge of each area. Do we do that today? Because you would think if we took them out today, maybe the soiree would be cancelled. We've got to secure a route to Luis's private quarters. That's the only way we're going to get our hands on the cursed formula.
What do you think?
Should we sneak into Luis's gauntlet runner? Yeah.
Then
Let's proceed carefully. We don't want to raise any suspicion. Do y'all know what this consists of? Can somebody tell me? Okay.
So?
Alright, you know the plan. The formula is deep within the stronghold, and we've got to get to it somehow. Our lives are forfeit the moment they discover our true intentions. It would be wise to gather information from the other soldiers.
Let's go.
The crew quarters are just down this way and to the right. Let's make our way there.
All right.
Okay, so it seems like we should gather intel, which means reading and talking, so it's a little bit more admin, y'all. But the best kind of reading is the kind somebody else does for you. It's like a podcast. So here I am to stutter my way through disgruntled soldiers' words. That damn sergeant from hell gave me a proper beating. Oh, a beating? Can barely recognize my own face anymore. Your brains ain't have muscles enough, he said. I'm just out here trying to do right by Lord Luis. Just wait. One day I'll catch that bastard when he's sleeping and make sure he don't have a wake up. Okay. The other day I walked into the maintenance chief's room by mistake. That mule-headed bastard shouted at me until he was hoarse, he did. He was furious. He's just worried about the times leaving his old arse behind. That or he's anxious about all the spies Forden has about these days.
Hey.
Oi, mate, did you hear? The master sergeant, you know, the drunk. Well, he got absolutely smashed, then took out an enemy gauntlet runner with a cannon. He never misses a chance to fight, does he? Maybe it's because he's never lost. He'd be a force to be reckoned with if he could put down the bottle. We got some characters up in this piece.
Oi.
Hey, new guy. Don't know where that one came from. Not nothing about. The chief ain't shy about reprimanding the reprobates, or worse. Reprimanding the reprobates, I like that. I lost count of all the poor sods he tortured to death in just the last year. It's sick up in here. And you never see him coming, so straighten up.
that reminds me.
I heard Yuna sing the other day and instantly fell for her. Get in line, brother. Just couldn't help it. No wonder Lord Luis is with a woman like that. Are they really together? Or is she playing a game? Also, I think... I'm gonna say something so crazy as somebody that knows nothing about history. And I know Hitler had a girlfriend, so... What I do know about history goes against what I'm about to say. I feel like these types of leaders, like these very hungry, single-minded, focused on power leaders like Luis, etc. others, I feel like they become almost asexual in their pursuit. Like they don't care for the romance, or at least they don't have enough of themselves to give to the pursuit or the care of it, because they are giving so much of themselves to the pursuit of the power. I don't know. I just don't see Luis actually caring for a relationship if it's not like, at the very least, thinly veiled, milking that relationship for power. I don't know. Our rank hosts some downright obsessive fans of the songstress, and first and foremost among them has got to be that helmsman. I also don't believe Juno would be cares enough about a relationship. So I would love to know if they're actually boinking, and also if they're both, if their hearts are into it, because you can boink and not. You can boink for power. You really can. And you can enjoy it. You can enjoy a boinking, but just be doing it for power and not have your heart in it. It's crazy stuff. Crew quarters. Crew nickels. Crew pennies. It's crew pennies. JC Penny, James Cash Penny. More gossip seems we have in front of us. Must I really read everything everybody has to say? Seems to be so.
What you need?
What's up, brothers? I'm again letting you know right now. Actually, no, I'm not. Fuck it. If a video's boring, that's on you. I don't have to warn you, hey, this is about to be boring. I'm just gonna read. You can click off. I think that there's nothing more annoying than a YouTuber apologizing all the time. Or anybody, so it's just like, let's get to the content. The meat and potatoes of gossip. Don't even think about going to the back room. It's off limits to bottom rung grunts like us. Sneaking in? That's a good one. Come off it, mate. Those cards ain't letting you through. There's a... You know what? Because the higher-ups are so cruel and, like, quirky, there's a sense of camaraderie among the lower ranks because we're all equally stepped on, it seems like. But also, I feel like it might become a crab in a bucket kind of thing where these people become eager to become the abuser, that they will abuse one another in an attempt to reach that? I don't know.
What the hell's that?
You the rookie? Hate to be the one to break it to you, but no one here is going to take it easy on you just because you're a kid. I'm an adult, I thought. I thought I was at least 18. Which is a kid, but like, let me drink, let me fuck, let me smoke, let me go crazy, let me have a 4 Loco. You seize your role, then you perform it with your own 2 hands. That's how Lord Luis does things. Thank you. I want to eat. What y'all got over here? Looks like a pizza of sorts. If you take anything with bread and cheese and slice it into triangles, that's a pizza. If you took a grilled cheese and sliced it into triangles, that's now a cheese pizza. Maybe not the best cheese pizza. I don't know. What makes a good pizza? It's really quite subjective. Y'all ever been to Joey-O's in Pittsburgh, Pennsylvania? There's a pizza place called Joey-O's. It's not in Pittsburgh. It's right outside Pittsburgh. That had some of the best pizza I'd ever had. Though that was in middle school. I'd have to revisit it. Now, it's more of like a sweet sauce, sweet kind of crust pizza, though. If that's not what you're looking for. Depending on the mood, okay?
Really now?
I heard about you lot. You're the new recruits. To be one of us, you've got to put your life on the line for Lord Luis. If you so much as think of double-crossing us, well, it'll be the last lot you have. Alright. What are y'all talking about? Oh, he's tired. Aww. Clap if you care. You see the way those Magnus brothers zipped up the ladder? Would love to do the same, but I gotta tell you, I'm sick of all the damn grunt work. Soon enough, though, we'll do something worthy of the sergeant's attention. Then we'll get to work in the cushy areas further inside. Aw, men comforting men. It's a beautiful thing. Can I do speeches up here? No, but I can grab the items. Weapon, question mark? White Hawk wings. Yo, I miss owls. And what I mean by owls, what I mean by I miss owls is I haven't seen one lately. I haven't chilled with one. There's a dead one in front of my home last year. One of the worst omens you can get, depending on how you choose to look at it. But the only way you can look at it and it's not a bad omen is if you look at it with your eyes closed and you don't see it. Like, but it's death, and death is rejuvenation in a sense if you allow it to be. Death is either the end, but what is an end but a beginning? It's either the end if you try to oppose it, or it's the beginning if you lean into it. Whoa, look at our weapons. Look at Hulkenberg and Stroll's weapons. Two beautiful pieces of metal craftsmanship. I didn't know that our weapons changed physically, like that they showed. That's kind of cool. Halt, where do you think you are going? You lot are the new recruits I've been hearing about, aren't you? Rank and file ain't allowed into restricted areas. Don't make me repeat that.
Oh no.
Really? Why are they restricted? Stupid ass question. Dumb ass question, Stroll. Because that's the rule, that's why. It's for ranking officers only, like Sergeant Xanth. I'm gonna say something about Sergeant Xanth. He's just a big guy in an outfit. If we could get a hold of the outfit, or even a dupe of the outfit, I think we're in. All you need is the outfit and like chutzpah, because that's all he is an outfit and some chutzpah. So if you're all caught up, get your arse back to your post. Come back if you manage to make a name for yourself around here. How do I make a name for myself? Sergeant Xanth, isn't he that hulking brute that got in our faces earlier? So he's the one in charge of the crew quarters area. 'Twould be a fool's errand to try to convince these obstinate guards to let us pass. Perhaps our fists would make a more compelling argument.
Don't!
No, if you make a scene here, then we'll get found out instantly. We have to think of another way. How might we stay out of the guard's sight?
I see.
If they ever leave their post, perhaps that's when we could slip in. Maybe the other soldiers around here know something. Let's ask around. I've been asking around. Who's got hot tips for men that want to sneak around? At work, not on their significant others.
Hey.
Oi, how's about you and me have a drink here tonight? We don't get any real breaks, so nothing beats getting hammered to hell and back, you know? Couldn't hurt to invite the two guards along as well. Heard one say they brought some of the good stuff in today. I got mead. Y'all want some mead? If I threw a bottle of mead like a grenade, like a Molotov cocktail, if I just popped the cork with my mouth through it, do you think they'd all run toward it and I could go through the door? If it was a cartoon, I could. But unfortunately, it's an anime. Okay. Anime is just cartoons. We don't want to talk about it because when I hear cartoon, I think about ugly-ass Cartoon Network shows that some of y'all really have nostalgia for. Peter used to watch my videos. I hope he does not watch them anymore, not because I don't want his attention, because I do, but because I say so many mean things about Cartoon Network cartoons and I know he loves them, and I don't want to hurt him because I love him and he's perfect. But I don't have a taste for that. So when I say like anime's cartoons, I'm like, yuck. I'm aligning it with fucking Kids Next Door. Guards chased you off? Of course they did. They're not going to take a kid like you seriously. A rookie's got to make a name for himself, you know. Give the rest of us a reason to remember your face. I've got 2 different colored eyes, and I kind of look like a girl. I think I'm memorable. And I run around with a rat and a big, pretty girl. And an absolute fruitcake of a noble. No offense. Love Stroll. I'm a bit of a fruitcake myself, so...
Oh, come on.
Oh, you really want into the back room no matter what, eh? Us asking around is like so suspicious. Like now everybody knows like, oh, something happened. Probably those 4 freaks that ask to every single person how they can get back where the bad thing happened. If you really want in there that badly, I'd wager you could sneak in when the guards ain't around, assuming such a thing is possible, mind you. That's not advice. Being like, you could probably get past the guards if the guards went away. Fucking duh. Like, not to be mean, sorry, I don't like duff sounds mean. But like, fucking duh. Like, come on.
What you need?
How do I get the guards to go away if not for a Molotov cocktail of mead? People don't like mead though, we went over this. I don't think people like mead. But they like novel, they'll try it once. I saw the guards giving you a hard time, you know. They ain't all that bad as it goes, just get a little drink in them and they'll warm right up to you. I've got mead.
What should we do?
So, what's our next course of action? 'Twould seem that there are indeed some cracks within their vigilance. I've got an idea, just watch. An idea? What are you planning, Stroll? A bomb made out of mead thrown in the distance. You again. I'm only gonna say this once more. You're not allowed back there.
No.
Sir, I wouldn't dream of going back there. You misunderstand. I only came back to talk to you. We're gonna get beat up for being queer. To learn from an esteemed senior crewmate. You want to do what now? Well, you do seem like a stand-up chap. Okay.
That reminds me.
I've heard you got quite the discerning palate. Think I might join you for a drink or two? I could learn a lot from someone of your pedigree. Oh, why didn't you tell me you were a fellow connoisseur? My shift's not quite up yet, but what the hell? One drink couldn't hurt. Okay, so we've lost Stroll. Stroll's distracting them. The three of us in. Wow, Stroll actually did it. Nobles really do know how to schmooze.
All right.
We should seize this opening. Go now.
Wait.
Hold a moment. We'll stand out if we move as a group, and we know precious little about what's beyond that door. I believe this calls for reconnaissance. One of us ought to go ahead as a scout. It's going to be me. Once they are assured the area is clear of prying eyes, they call for the rest to follow. Agreed? 'Tis a sound plan, though it raises the question, who will we send out? It's always me.
What do you think?
Well, Captain, you should go, little fairy girl, but I'll go. Now that's reassuring. I have full confidence in your abilities. I agree with Heismay. My voice for Hulkenberg and Heismay is just the same voice, so I don't know like what to do when they're both talking, and I have 3 voices I can do, okay? I have 3 voices and like 1.5 accents. And one of those 1.5 is my own. Yeesh, okay. I agree with Heismay. You will undoubtedly succeed. I hate to burden you with further responsibilities, but you are the best suited for the task.
Right?
And besides, it's your job to grab the curse's formula anyway. No need to fear. I'll be with you all the way. Oh, he just gets to drink. I bet he's taking fake shots. You know girls when they're up in the club and like the guys are... So but they all pretend to take their shot and then they go like that. That way the guys are getting drunk, the girls aren't, and they maintain a sense of power. Stroll's still distracting the sentry. Go now while we have the chance. It's a loud door. Oi. Stealth mission. I hope you realize this will be the tough part. That room up there is Sergeant Zance, and he's in charge of this area.
What should we do?
And it looks like there's a decent amount of guards around. Now, how should we secure a route without getting noticed? Let's not get in a fight, because I only have myself and I don't have my teammates. Let's just cut straight across.
Honestly.
Were you listening to a word I said? If we do that, we'll raise a huge commotion. Fuck. Once we knock out all the guards, our infiltration route will be secure. Then we can safely get everyone in here. You need to get closer to the guards without them noticing you. Then ambush them from behind and knock them out. Can I just do the thing they do in the movies where they go and crack their necks?
Okay.
Not to be violent again, but... I'll help you with my phase sight, too. If we work together, we'll get this done in no time. I'm gonna fucking have an anxiety peak. There are guardsmen patrolling the inside of the Caradris. If you enter their field of vision, can you visually show me their field of vision like you did with the baby monster, where it's like the light showed what it could see? Because that would really benefit me. But also, the world doesn't revolve around me. If you enter their field of vision, you will be captured. Fact. Without being seen, approach the enemy from behind and catch them off guard by pressing A to stun them. You can also use Bloink phase sight for a wider view. Okay. Now, with the aid of phase sight, stun all enemies to secure an infiltration route for your allies.
Shot.
Alright, let's go.
Watch out.
Okie dokers. So I've got
Watch out.
this. Ah, this is like a little tutorial area. So let me go ahead and... I have to take everybody out. It's not... I can't just like get through. I have to take the people out so my teammates can get through.
God, that's done.
That's an easy stun. This should be enough. They won't find us here.
This is great.
Now should I take this?
Yep.
There's a ladder over there. There's an item over here. This is kind of fun for me. I thought I was just gonna make my anxiety peak and maybe we'll get there.
Watch
I'm
out.
just having fun. Kind of giving like Wind Waker vibes. It's kind of giving like Yiga Hideout and Breath of the Wild to me.
I don't
Which are
like
things
this.
people... Ooh, okay. When does he turn his back? Now. Now his little
Okay, then.
teammate is right in front of us. On to the next one.
Yeah. Yep.
Thick poetry collection. Oh, they were reading poetry. I've got nothing against these guards. I just gotta do what I gotta do.
All right.
They're just doing their job. Well, that's all of them. All of them? Bet all those guards weren't expecting to clock out this early. Xanth's quarters are in the back. I'll go call everyone over. Are we gonna fight Xanth today? Because if so, he is the one that's... Oh, wait. I think we're about to fight him. Let me adjust my archetypes, if you will. I need to focus on burn and poison and paralysis and stun, if possible.
Then
And let's take care of him quickly. The guard from earlier is probably still passed out drunk, but a commotion would bring others running. Here we go.
That reminds me.
Hang on, do you remember what the informant told us about Xanth? He was described as a huge man, clad in armor. He must be the guy who hassled us earlier, right? We should avoid trying to overpower a guy like that. The informant mentioned that a different strategy, like using poisons or burns, might be more effective. We all have, from the gunner archetype, a projectile type move that can cause poison. I think we should focus on those, should they allow me to change my archetypes right now. If we follow the intel we got, we should be able to handle Xanth. Let's take care of him before we get found out and this whole plan goes belly up. Let me change my archetypes. No, I'm not ready. One moment, ma'am.
Right.
And I can't even save her. Oh, but I can. There's a cat. Convenient kitty. Thank you so much, Plateau. Thank you for being here. Okay.
Yep.
No. Do I know what type of attacks Xanth has? Probably strong physical attacks and high defense. So make sure nobody's weak to physical attacks. And make sure we all have the ability to induce... Stop it. Okay. What's deck collection? Oh. I'm looking for... Poison shot. Medium physical pierce to one enemy. May inflict poison. Now, I do like this move, but do I have anything else that's kind of affliction based? He may be susceptible to sleep, but they didn't mention it specifically. Let's throw this out there just because we are going to be using a physical attack. Actually, would it not behoove us to all be gunners? What are his... No, he is weak to physical moves, and I just don't trust that to go well for us. He's weak to slash moves, specifically. Okay, so I'm going to stick with what I am. And then you, Stroll... Let's give you... He's already got poison shot. Hulkenberg, if you didn't know, we got the Magic Knight. Hulkenberg's gonna be the Magic Knight. Poison shot. You're not weak to... You're actually resistant to slash type moves. And you... Poison shot. Okay. Okay. Things are looking good. What are your affinities? Okay. And then Stroll, let me check his one last time. Oh, he is weak to something that the other guy might have. Let's give you something with high defense. Yeah, that seems like a better idea.
I see. Fascinating. This right here.
Now, it won't have many moves.
All right.
I'm counting on you.
Of course.
Because right now it's only got Knight's Proclamation. Is this the right archetype? Well, what moves do I need other than the medium? What if he's... If we get into this battle and our projectile type moves, if he is resistant or blocking or reflecting them, we're gonna have to just fucking revert to save. Like, because that's really what I'm coming in there with, is projectile moves. What do you give me? Hero's Fruit, thank you.
A new ability.
I suppose. He's got Mage Holiness because of his Igniter. Sleep Shot, Poison Shot. Okay. Alright. Let me save one last time. And fucking wish me luck, you guys. Here we go.
Ready?
Let me get water, actually. As somebody that desperately needs a drink, give me 1 second to get something to drink. Okay. I think optimism. I think positive. I think we've got this. Boy, let's go.
Yep.
Come on out, big boy. Now, if we knock him out, can we take his outfit? I think it would behoove us to have the outfit. We could probably go anywhere with the outfit. And what the blazes do you lot think you're doing? I don't recall clearing the rank and file to set foot in here. I've got a burp bubbling up. And reading sucks when you know you got something coming on up. Wait, I recognize you. You're the little runts from before. Well, it's no wonder you haven't got any manners. You've just bought yourself 10,000 push-ups. Kill me. What do you mean fucking 10,000 push-ups? If I'm a threat, you don't punish me. You kill me, brother.
No.
Oh no, sir. We're here on business. Yes, very official business.
What's the meaning of this?
Business, he says. Spit it out then. I'd like to know what business a bunch of wet behind the ears recruits have with Sergeant Xanth. We wish to borrow a key from you. You do possess a key that grants access to the area beyond this one, correct?
Come again.
Oh, I'd expected a better story than that. You think I'm stupid enough to just hand my key over? We beg your leniency, sir, as we are new to Louise's service. We wish to familiarize ourselves with his runner in hopes of better perform. We're crazy. We are not good liars. Our duties. Well, if you were half as clever as you are bold, you'd know power is ever... Easy enough. Just win in a fight. Power is everything around here, and I've got no mind to entertain requests from boot scrapers. You want in that door, you'd better have the guts to back it up. Get this through your thick skulls. Weaklings have no business in Luis's army. So, to put it another way, if we show you how powerful we are, you'll lend us the key.
What's this?
Are you daft? You must be, if you're challenging the mighty Sergeant Xanth. This would be funny. I'm a little prankster. I'm a little silly Billy. I'm a goofy William. Is that Lord Louis behind you? What? Lord Louis? I didn't... We should have stunned him from the back. Ah, comedy hour, is it? Yes. I've got 24 comedy hours a day. It never ends for me, brother. You really thought to swipe the key soon as I turned my back. This is Lord Louis's army, not a bloody stage show.
You there?
It's clear that you ain't gonna learn nothing unless it hurts, so I'm gonna straighten you out like a smithy on a sword by clanging your heads together.
Right.
How fortuitous for us, then. We've our own business to attend to after all. We shan't be defeated here.
Let's do it.
We need to take him down before the guards outside wake up, or we're dead meat. Let's wreck him.
Draw and have at me.
I'm gonna tan your hides, greenhorns. You'll think twice before disobeying me again. Please don't
We're in deep trouble
block
if we
projectiles.
impose
Don't
our
even
own.
reject.
Strike
Don't
him
even
out
resist
and
them.
take him out before he can do anything.
Can he call allies?
Now, show me what you can do. On guard.
Okay. 3 turns or less. And he doesn't have a weakness? Or so, at least nobody informed me of a weakness.
Mustn't falling back.
Now, what do we got? Nary a synthesis skill, that's less than
To the
ideal.
rear guard. I'll use what I must.
Three turns?
Pierce.
I'll get
Okay,
some
got me
distance.
some synthesis
Give me
skills. What
your
do I got? Heavy physical light to 1. Now it's a heavy type move. It's not gonna poison him, but like, it's heavy. And it's light, and it's physical. Should I try it?
Strike true.
That wasn't that big of damage. I would have been better off with
I shall vanquish evil.
one of these. These aren't as MP. Oh, he's already poisoned, though.
Pierce.
Yeah, that does 210 on its own from him.
Prepare yourself. Take this. Prepare
The anxiety bit. I'm actually glad he got that extra turn from a critical, because that caused more damage to him. Okay. I really am going to try to avoid spending turns on healing. Fuck. Babe. Now you're drawing aggro with anxiety? I'm not using an item to fix you, so what happens, happens, Hulkenberg. Oi. But if she dies... Oi. Things have not gone well.
Seeker.
Hulkenberg, please be alright.
Are you prepared?
We do have him at half health. 2 turns in, though. We have to do it within 3.
Run them through. Take this.
Don't kill Hulkenberg. She resisted it. Picked it good. Poison. Hey,
Prepare yourself.
please leave her alone. Poison.
Take this. Too slow. Damn you.
Poison. Yes. Okay. That poison really did do me well. The anxiety's fixed.
I'm stepping back.
What does she have?
Together. Not
No.
this. Move
None
to
of
the
that's
front.
not,
To safer
not right now.
ground. Oh, power of heroes. I'll run. Worthy foe.
307. I think we... Okay.
Assassin.
This won't be too hard of a fight.
Commendable.
I don't know if we have it this time, but if I have to redo it, I think we've got this.
Still here? I shall vanquish
Especially if he damages himself during his turn. Please kill yourself. No!
Your threats ring hollow.
All bark, where's the bite, little doggies? A bold move coming at me with so little to back up your boasting, I'll give you that. I'm calling the guardsmen. Treachery to an officer is treachery against Lord Louis himself, and you'll pay for it with your lives. Is fantasy dead? Damn it all, we were so close to the formula. Were we? This was our first fight of like 4 to 5. The hell are you talking about? Doesn't matter, you're shark scum anyhow. Haha. Your Highness, forgive me. So fantasy is dead, unfortunately.
Do not forswear thy path. Thy journey to the throne is but half run.
Okay. I think we've got this. Where's the autosave? Perfect. Let me make sure our archetypes are still correct, because I don't know when the autosave is from. We've got this. just gotta play it correctly.
Ready? Yep.
When he turns around, we should stun him, and we really should. I know we can't, because that's just not how the game works. Okay.
We're in deep trouble. if
Let's
let him
hope
call
we
us
can
allies.
get him poisoned
Strike
in this
back,
first round of
take him out
turns.
before he can do anything.
Let's hope that he gets criticals aplenty, so that he can hurt himself with poison and earning extra turns. Crush Xanth in 3 turns or less. Okay.
To the
Back
rear,
line.
Oh, power of kings.
Poison shot.
Critical hit.
Fuck yes.
Real aim.
And he's poisoned. Oh, we're doing good. Things are looking good, my love. You're my love, viewer. I'm so happy right now. Watch me like miss this next attack though.
Seeker.
The autosave is from before I switched out my moves. Why would the save it lets me revert to not be the one I made? I don't have my poison shot skill. I have other attacks that do good damage, so like I think we'll be okay. But how infuriating. Oh my god, okay. High crit rate might actually really do me well. This might be better than what we had before.
Holding back. Now moving to the rear. Wizard. This better hit.
To safer ground, magic knight! As the point of a sword!
Face me. Yes.
Prepare yourself.
Poison.
Prepare yourself.
Poison. Poison! Yeah, we're already below half health for him. 1 turn in. Things are going well.
Don't get sloppy.
There's that fucking miss. Okay, I still think we can do this, but that really throws a wrench in it, doesn't it? I was kind of counting on a big miss to happen, just because luck and me
I'll run you through!
and luck. Luck and I.
Take this.
A blunder.
Prepare yourself.
Assassin.
Critical hit.
Okay,
Come forth.
more good luck.
Don't get sloppy.
Why do I keep missing with that? Why is the accuracy of that so low? I think we're gonna have to restart this fight in a second.
You gotta aim
Yeah,
higher
yeah.
than that.
What?
Let me restart the fight with the click of the button. Don't make me go through all this again. How infuriating. I'm gonna pause this and load back up my save. Give me a second here. Here we go. Count on luck. If we don't get shit luck,
Strike back.
I think we've got this. Also, this is the first fight of many. If I'm struggling on this one, should I be concerned about what is
I'll
to
use what I
come?
must. Face me. Yes.
I did though have a look at what's the thing? The thing you can pull up that shows you where other people did with their time at the same point in the game, and I checked the level everybody was at the end of this, and they were about around my level, so I know I'm at least not severely underleveled. Because that's always my concern, but because that's always my concern, I always grind enough to counteract it that I never need to concern it, never need to worry about it. But if I ever stopped worrying about it, then I would stop over planning for it, and then I would need to worry about it, and it's just another one of those sick catch-22s of the life we live, isn't it?
Nice hit.
Critical.
No holding back. What up? Stepping back. Wizard. Pierce.
Nobody miss is really just the
To
fucking
rear
secret.
guard, magic knight! I'll run you through!
Now accept your fate. Take this!
Ouch. Oh, he missed. No, I don't want him to miss. Because I like when he gets more attacks in, because the poison causes the damage. I don't want anybody to miss, us or him.
Nice hit.
Critical.
Wizard! This better hit!
Just a scratch.
Pierce through!
Focus yourself.
Welcome back!
Assassin! Take this!
The whole turn thing is really gonna fuck my shit with all these fights. Okay, critical, hey!
Take this!
We are so close. If these all land, give me a critical.
Nice hit.
Thank you.
That was perfect.
Run them through, they die hard!
With blade in hand!
Not bad!
Okay. Wee.
Not bad!
Good experience. Strength, white mask.
A halfway decent result. Ah, I didn't know I had it
New
in me.
means of protection.
Who is this? Mage Knight can now heal.
Such strength!
Beaten by half-wit little shites? I can't believe this. And what in the hell was that magic? Powers like that with no igniter? Doesn't make any damn sense. I consider our strength amply demonstrated. Now then, the key.
What?
No, I refuse. You're mad if you think I'm handing it over. We just knock him on his ass and call it a day. You know, I wonder what Lord Louis would have to say about you losing to half-wit little shites. Doesn't seem very becoming of an officer of your station, does it?
What?
Wait, I get it. Alright, I'll lend you the key. Just keep your bloody mouth shut. Sergeant's Magla key. Oh, alright. You are not to breathe a word of this to Lord Louis or any of the other soldiers. I'm sorry, are you still barking orders? Did you forget that we just wiped the floor with you? Whatever, come on, let's use this to get to the crew quarters.
All right.
Nice.
We got the key, now we can get to the next area, so let's hurry. I'm worried, because we're kind of banking on like, oh, his pride is too hurt that he would never go admit to Luis, these kids got the key, be worried. And I don't know. I feel like we're really not being as careful as we should. What are you all about? Oh, it's Xanth! It was a mere stroke of luck that allowed you to defeat the great Xanth, so if you know it's good for you, you'll not be spreading any nasty rumors about this, you hear? I don't need your pity, so don't give me that look. Leave already, no loitering. With that, oh, I can't save here. Is the cat still here? The cat has left. Back. Okay, well, you guys, I'm gonna go ahead and go for now. And next time we will continue forward into the Caradrian. And apparently we are doing the fights today, so it'll probably be more fights, more screaming, more cursing, more swearing, more getting frustrated, more fun. All right, guys, thanks for hanging out.